Hi everyone, welcome back to TaraChessAcademy. Today we're going to be looking at Tal Brilliancy Prize. So Tal had the most Brilliancy prizes ever. He had 15 and Kasparov was second with 12, I think. And this was a very nice game. Tal had the advantage for the whole game, but he finished the game off in style. So we're going to look at this game. So Tal is white against Rantanen, and he played e4, and c5 was played, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. So this is the Nejmadinov Rossolimo attack, and this is all standard theory. e6, castles, knight g7, knight c3, a6, bishop takes c6, knight takes c6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, d6, rook e1, bishop d7, knight takes c6, b takes c6, queen g4, e5, queen g3, f6, bishop e3, and king f7. So at this point, there are no other games. And this was played in 1979. So Tal was still playing very good, even in this stage. So he played rook a d1, bishop e7, knight a4, rook b8, b3, rook e8, c4, c5. Now the d5 square is weakened, and Tal comes back with knight c3. And now he opens up the position with f4, and he continues with rook f1. Queen c8, f takes e5, f takes e5, opening up the f file, knight to d5, and Tal invades with his knight and rook, rook f7, bishop g4, and here Tal is winning, but Tal plays it in style. So how did Tal finish off the game and get a Brilliancy prize here? So I'll give you a couple of seconds to pause the video and think. So here, Tal played the brilliant move, knight to f6, and after g takes f6, queen h4, now there's threats on the f6 pawn, and let's say you don't do anything, let's say you go with some kind of random move like rook to d8, queen takes h7 would be checkmate. So there's this maiden one threat, and bishop g7 also guards f6. So now this rook is attacked, but Tal doesn't really care about that rook now. So he goes bishop h6, and if the bishop captures the rook, this is what was played in the game. But another continuation is queen e6. Now white could just play bishop g7 and rook f6, and white is winning here. So instead, Tal's opponent played bishop takes d1, and from here, Tal finished it off with a checkmate from this position, with the very nice concept. So you can pause the video again and try to find the best move that won the game. So here, this is a very forcing sequence. So Tal went for the move bishop takes g7, and after king g8, here you can see that, like, let's say you play queen takes f6, there's not really much happening. The rook can try to defend like this, rook b7, black is fine here. And also if you take with the rook, the queen can just come to e6, f6 pawn is guarded, there's no real threats. So also, if we try to do something like queen g3, then the bishop will just take on h6, and black is completely winning. So we have to play it by force. Bishop takes g7, king to g8, and here our rook on f7 is attacked, but we don't have to do anything with it. Let's say also if we went rook f6, black could trade queens with queen g4 and would just be winning. But here, Tal played the move bishop to h8, and now the rook on f7 and queen on h4 coordinate on the h7 pawn. So if the king would take here, it's just mate in one. And also, by keeping this bishop over here, Tal attacks the f6 pawn, and he just plays queen takes f6, king to g8, and queen to g7, and Tal won the game. So I hope you liked this game. There are a few brilliant moments. The first one was when he just put his knight on f6. And then the next one was when he played this forcing combination with bishop g7 and bishop h8. And now everything is coordinated and white just wins. So I hope you liked that game. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.